Alright, welcome back, my charming conspirators. This is the horror game called Death Mark, and we are making some progress here. We have to go back to H Elementary School, and I gotta figure out who I want to bring with me. I actually think I'm gonna bring A with me, just because I don't really trust Tawako here, the fortune teller. I'm bringing A with me. Actually, you know what? I just thought, like, the person that I typically bring with me is the person that dies. So actually, I am going to bring the fortune teller with me. Normally, it's the other person that survives, and then, like, the person that's with me dies. So let's try this. All right, go back to H Elementary. Dude, last episode was so bad. Like, freaking Mary died. Like, we just found her shattered against the wall. And, like, we don't know what happened to Mary. I'm telling you, it's just as I said before, people who can hear voices are... it's been a lecture from the moment we got in. Most inherited that power from their ancestors. So I'm sure your family has similar powers. So I'm bringing the fortune teller with me because she was the last person at the mansion. So I'm thinking that maybe she went in and destroyed Mary. So it's like she's the only one that was there. But it said she couldn't get in the front door, but I somehow think she may have sneaked in and, like, destroyed Mary. So that's why I don't really trust this person. But anyways, it doesn't sound like it'll ever end. I zone out staring at the road ahead of me. By the way, changing the subject, you've been to H Elementary once before, haven't you? Yes, I have. Oh yeah. The sudden topic shift shakes me out of my drowsiness. Could you tell me about your experience? It would be a good point of reference. Sure, I don't mind. Tell her everything that happened with Hanahiko. It only happened a few days ago, but it feels like a lifetime. I see. She nods repeatedly. There has already been one spirit, and you defeated it. Yeah, basically. Then if Miss Suzu is in H Elementary, that means two spirits lived separately in the same elementary school. Lived separately. Two spirits existing in the same place, is that even possible? Of course, it's rare for powerful ghosts to live together in the exact same place. That's why I said separately. In Hanahiko's case, was there any area that you weren't able to enter? Yeah, the second floor was covered in snakes, man. Now that you mention it, we didn't go to the second floor at all. That decides it then. If Mrs. Zhu is in the school, she must be there. Yasauka analyzes the situation calmly, as if working with an abacus. Even though her own life is on the line, it doesn't seem to rattle her at all. Yasauka takes one look at me and smiles like she read my mind. Well, of course, I'm scared. No matter my age, I'm still human. I'm just ready to resign myself if it turns out to be impossible. Some things go better once you give up. Is that your advice as a fortune teller? No, as someone who's lived as long as I have. Giving up makes life easier. That's how everyone gets to heaven in the end. It's an interesting perspective on how to look at that, you know? I mean, she's kind of right. If you give up, you're going to die. You keep fighting, you're going to try to live as long as you can. Soka and I arrive at H Elementary. Going back to this hellhole. So this is H Elementary, huh? It really looks haunted, like they say. Yeah, you have no idea. So the second floor is priority. It sure is. Then let's go. We don't have time to waste. Alright, so I'm hoping the, after destroying Hanahiko, I'm hoping that, the damn snakes are gone. Just want to make sure if nothing's changed, you know? Looks like everything's still in order. Okay. So make sure there's no new dots. Okay, it doesn't look like anything's different, so I'm just going to go up to the second floor now. Just wanted to be sure. You never know. It's like there should be an entrance way this way and the other way, so let's just go. Please be gone, because if those snakes are still there, I don't know what the hell to do at that point, you know? What is this? That is nothing. Please be gone. Well, what the hell? They're still here. Poisonous snakes over the hallway. It'd be foolish to try to keep going. Are you kidding? There are poisonous snakes up here? It'll be fine. If we leave quietly, they won't attack us. I cautiously take a step backward. Suddenly, the snake reacts to my bag. Well, this is new. I wonder if it's that notebook that I picked up. The snakes flit their tongues in the air trying to smell something. After a moment, they begin to leave. They disappear into the darkness of the hall before I can even blink. Okay, thank God. Now we can finally search this second floor, man. They vanish without a sound all at once, as if they'd never seen... as if they'd never been there to begin with. They left. What was that? Some sort of trap? I don't know. Looked like the snakes were sniffing my bag. That red notebook is inside. Yeah, they said that that smelled bad in the last episode. Maybe this smell made them think we were friends. Let's try going down the hallway. I haven't gone this way yet. Oh, is that so? How very exciting. Are you being sarcastic? Never. Going on an adventure at my age will be quite the story to tell in the future. Yasuka chuckles quietly. Yeah, I don't know if I trust her or not. Just gotta be cautious. Is there anything on the floor, on the wall, on the ceiling? There's something here. Second floor isn't covered in roses like the first. There's no movement and I don't see any plants. I guess that phenomenon didn't happen on this floor. So yeah, that definitely must mean there must be another spirit, like, controlling this floor, I guess. Long desks and what, like, looks like sinks illumine the darkness of the classroom. This appears to be a science lab. Haha, this takes me back. Still, though, Yasuka grimaces. Smells in here. It's an irritating stench that stings the eyes. The putrid smell fills the whole room like a box of onions has gone rotten. A look comes over Yasuka's face like she's remembering something. Almost like the smell of death. Even so, it's not like we can just leave. Let's get this done quickly so we can move on. Yeah, I don't even know what exactly we're even looking for, but there's a talisman in the dusty sink. Oh, nice. I haven't got one of those in a while. Give me my soul power. There we go. It has actually been a hell of a long time since I got one of those. The desk is scorched. Seems there's more fire damage in here than in the staff room. This is probably where the fire started. Is that something there? No. There really nothing on this giant-ass desk right here? I guess not. Alright. Onward. Open the door and left the science lab. Oh, buddy. What are you? Please just be a mannequin. It's an elaborate anatomical model. I touched the outside of the model. It feels like it's made out of wood or resin. I can't really tell. What do I have for tools? I got a hammer. Let's hatchet this damn thing. Can't think of a way to use it. Okay, let's try the hammer. Let's try the notebook. That's all I got. Nah, okay, so I don't have what I need to do whatever I need to do to that thing. There are materials used in the science lab. Let's feel. I grabbed one and flipped through the pages. There are a ton of notes inside. Scribbled in thin letters. It seems they're simple explanations for the students. take out the last book, and when I look inside, a scrap of paper falls from in between the pages. Oh, nice. Another talisman. I'll take that. Give me my soul power. Thank you. Can I, like, look? Okay, here we go. I forgot to look. Taking a closer look, I notice a huge tear in its mouth. That ain't creepy at all. It's making the mouth look bigger than it should. It's almost like an arm was forcibly shoved down it and it couldn't handle the strain. Jesus Christ. Oh, so can I, like, feel... The mouth might be broken because someone stuck their hand down it. Would that mean something is hiding either in the mouth or in the torso? I could break it, but then I might break whatever's inside too. Nothing for it but to stick my hand in. I hesitantly slide my hand into the mouth. You see, this is like the one thing about this game, is that sometimes you have to, like, do the proper order in order to do what you need to do to the item. Like this, like, you couldn't just feel it first, you had to check it, and then you had to view it, and then you had to feel it. Something cylindrical is inside. I grab it and try to pull it out. Yeah. So that's my best advice to you guys, conspirators. Like, if you get stuck in this game, just try all your options again. What the hell? It's a snake head? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Aroused by the movement, snakes begin pouring out from every crevice. Hurry, step back. Do we gotta get the notebook out? I stumble backward. The snakes slowly retreat back into the model. Seems like they live inside. I bet something's hidden in there. But to get it, I'll have to find a way to pacify the snakes. Well, we can use the notebook, can't we? Click. Tool. Maybe. Shove the notebook down there. The snakes by the stairs might have moved because of the red notebook. In that case, the snakes here might also. Hold the red notebook up to the model. The snakes shift around slightly. But that's all that happens. Don't think that will work. Doesn't look like the red notebook is effective. Okay, well. Can I, like, now try, like, the hammer and hatch it? No. Okay. We still can't do anything with this thing. Okay, I don't want to click into it. Just back me out, back me out, back me out. Okay. There's something down there. It's a shelf packed with numerous chemicals. Getting closer, I see some large containers. Lovely. I hear Yasoka gasp behind me. Hands, ears, eyeballs. Body pieces that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid, perfectly preserved. It can't be. There's no way they'd use these as educational aids. They're extremely fresh for being samples. Probably because they were cut from a living body. But it doesn't seem like it's been that long since any of them were severed. New info was added to the spirit file. I know they're not alive anymore, but it takes a measure of courage to search body parts. I stick my hand inside, half closing my eyes, and feel around the shelf. So, is something there? Well, yeah. I stop myself from voicing my frustration. I can't make Yasoka do something like this. I search the chemicals, formalin containers, unidentified samples, every nook and cranny. Find a few things I can use. A clear bottle with liquid inside. It has a label with a chemical formula on it. A brown bottle that has an irritating smell. Its label is rotted and unreadable. And finally, a bottle wrapped in foil. It smells faintly of flowers, but it's likely just some kind of chemical as well. Okay. Is that everything? Once I'm done looking around, I stand up. A vinyl bundle in the corner catches my eye. I pick it up and realize that it's tightly wrapped bundle of clothes. A white coat stands out the most. Must be a lab coat. Got the bundle of clothes. This is a science lab, so likely have a spare lab coats. Though it is a bit concerning. That rumor about a ghost in white. A and Yasuka got their marks while filming a TV show about it at K. Maya Yamchi, and all of the other clothes along with the coat have been folded meticulously. Is it really just a coincidence? I was trying to see if I could bust that glass out, but I just want to make sure I got everything. Sometimes you gotta check twice. Yeah, you see? Taking a closer look, I notice a large tag on the side of the container. Great Asura. The letters are messy but legible. Great Asura. Down must mean below where we currently are. So that would be the first floor. Recalling the school's layout, I think there was a similar storage area on the first floor. I'm not sure what it means, but it might be important. I decided to take the tag just in case. I got a tag. Other than the jars with human body parts, the cabinet has several containers of chemicals. So I said, man, boy, you've really got to check everything. Like, you just never know. Like, if I had just moved on from there, I would have took me like 30 minutes to come back to this room. I open the cupboard and check inside, but all I find is trash and dust. Oh, that's no fun. There's something down here. It's a sturdy wooden cabinet. The cabinet door opens easily. The inside is completely full to bursting with something. I pull it out and discover that it's a garbage bag full of shredded paper. Got office trash? What the hell do I need with this? You're gonna take that with you? What an odd man you are. Well, you never know. When I lift up the bag, an unshredded wad of paper falls to the floor at my feet. I open it up and see several complete sentences. Guess they failed to destroy this section. Got fragment 1? Okay, let me get caught up on the clippings here. Yeah, I already read that part. There were strange things in the storage room of that gross science lab. Hands, ears, eyeballs, parts encased in liquid, all relatively fresh, all belonging to a woman. We searched the shelves for anything useful and found 3 bottles, one with a corroded label, one reading CH3CH2OH, and a fragrant one that says ID5. Yeah, I was horrible at chemistry, so I don't know what that means. Okay, so we have to come back to that dude at some point. Alright, let's leave. Let's continue searching the hall. What the hell? A school broadcast? I know, I was like, what the hell is that noise? Do you have any brains? A strange voice echoes over the intercom. Do the test immediately. What test are you talking about? Table. On the table. Oh my god. Static crackles before being cut off. It seems we're being watched. I believe she said table. Something might be on the desk. Let's take a look. New info was added to the spirit file. School announcement. Yeah, let's read that really quick. A repulsive voice echoes over the loudspeaker. Miss Zhu has said test time. We have to take tests? There are several classrooms on the second floor, including the science lab we're in. Who knows what Miss Zhu wants, but maybe the tests will give us a hint as to how to fight her. We may as well take them while we prepare for the upcoming encounter. Okay. So was it this desk? Yeah, this is highlighted now. On the desk scattered with lab equipment is a small pencil and problem sheet. Are we supposed to fill this out? Peek at the questions, start the test. Let's peek at the questions. I take a sidelong glance at the problem sheet. I see what look like chemistry symbols. Looks like, oh my god. There ain't no way I'm passing this. Something's written at the top in messy letters. I sucked at chemistry, man. Remember the experiments. That's right. I found several bottles of chemicals in the storage room. Were those chemicals used in some sort of experiments? I guess let's start it, I guess. I don't know. Begin the test. Oh, geez, here we go. Yep. Number 1 compound A is widely used as fuel or disinfectant. Its chemical formula is CH3CHXOH. Oh, I think that was a 2 when I just looked at that memo, right? Pretty sure it was a 2. Yeah, it's got to be the first one. Thank God I read that thing. Easy. Number 2 compound N is an exemplary acid and contains a salt that reacts to various metals. What was that other? Was it like ID5 or IN5 or something like that? It said 2 different symbols in that letter in the notes. Which statement about compound N is true? I think it was like ID5 or IN5 or something like that. I know there was a 5. This ain't it. It is combustible. It needs a light-proof container. Skin turns to black. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, yes. Got him right. Easy, easy, easy. I almost chose combustible. It's like, I have no idea, man. Number 3. It stinks when it's thick and fragrant when it's thin. What compound is it? Ammonia, indole, scatol. I'm gonna try indole because I remember that ID5 or something. Yeah, that was right. Cool, nice. It's the only one that starts with an I. That was actually the easiest chemistry test I've ever taken, man. Thanks to that note I read. What is going on behind that desk, man? Okay, we survived. Seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet, the next test is in the room next door. Proceed there quickly, students. Well then. Sounds like there are other tests. Seems so. Perhaps she wants to test us. Maybe. I mean, that's what tests are for. I mean, yeah. But why? I'm concerned, but I don't feel like guessing. A more immediate topic should be discussed now that my senses are assaulted. Also, this thing really reeks. I didn't notice when I was focusing on the test, but the answer sheet stinks terribly. It's 100 times worse than that notebook. Like a zoo in the dead of summer. I shut it tightly in a random pouch in my bag so the smell doesn't spread. Got answer sheet. Wonder if I stick that answer sheet in that mannequin. Narrows her eyes at me. Are you sure you shut that securely? It still stinks to high heaven. Huh? Yasuko is right. This smell has definitely gotten stronger instead of weaker. Sorry, I'll check. I look down to double check my bag. What the hell? I spot something that looks like a box down on the floor behind the desk. Oh yeah, it's like a body shoved in there. Oh. My instincts realize that it is before my brain does. Hands and feet stick out of the blood-soaked cover. Inside that box is I've got to check to make sure, but I can't make myself move. Yeah, Soka seems to notice something's wrong. I'll help you. Just stay back. I'll check it. After gathering my courage, I reach out. I pull off the thick sheet. What in the hell is that? That hat's familiar, so are the clothes. There's no mistake. Oh, that's that security guard from the very beginning. It's that corpse of that guard that was hanging from the ceiling with Moe Watanabe. Yeah, that's where that dude ended up. I collapse to my knees. A horrible feeling comes barreling through my chest. Calm down, it's okay. Come on, take a deep breath. There's a corpse. That's where the smell was coming from. So that's what it was. Let's quickly leave here. Staying will only make things worse. I drag myself up woodenly like a puppet on strings. The classroom next door. What? The next test is in the classroom next door. Let's go there. Yes, let's. Haha, all these tests make me feel like I'm back in girls' school. Yasuka is probably shaken, but she's putting on a brave front anyway. Even an act like that is helpful at a time like this. After all, there's no time to waste. Whoever carried this corpse here could be lurking around the corner. Okay, so... Alright, let's go forward. Let's make sure there's something here. Can't hear any man-made sounds coming in through the window, only leaves rustling in the wind. It doesn't look like the fluorescent light is broken, but it stays dark. Okay, so making sure there's nothing else hiding. Okay, so here's another room where I gotta take a test. Let's just check the ceiling first. Okay, all good. Let's check the floor. Okay. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Now we're gonna stop for now because let's search this room first. Could be clues. Something is scrawled on the blackboard. A Zen. It looks like the letters spell A Zen. There are more after that, but they aren't legible. A Zen. Azura, I believe. Really? That's what it says? It's difficult to explain, but I can see the direction the strokes are going. Following them, that's what it says. Altogether, it's Aizen Asura. Aizen Asura, huh? It's not familiar. Is that the name of a god or Buddha? But why is that written on the blackboard? The plant in the flower pot has wilted. I lift it up and uncover a dirty piece of paper. Hell yeah. Get my soul power back that I lost in the last test. Okay. Oh, there's something here on the ground. Flecks of red are all over the floor. They smell like iron. Okay. Okay, so we have iron as a clue. Aizen Asura. Okay, let's take the test, I guess. Let's peek at the questions. I take a glance at the problem sheet. There are a number of long sentences. Looks like this is a science test. Something's written at the top in messy letters. Read the blackboard. Okay. We already did the blackboard. I'm supposed to read it. I'm not sure that scribble is really important, but yeah, let's just start. We already read the blackboard. Pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. Let's go. Question 1. Believing in the Buddha is important. The Buddha is most extremely vital. You must believe in the incredibly strong great A. The incredibly strong great A is like an angel. You must erase the stench of corrupted humanity and become one with nature. This is called blank Zen unity. So is that just the A Zen? Yeah. Well, this is easy. Question 2. Humanity is the embodiment of pain. They kill other animals. My fellow snakes also spend every day in absolute misery. My dear snakes hate this world like they hate the sun and heat. This disaster is called the something of decline. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I don't remember seeing this. The crimson decline. I guess I'm gonna go with crimson. I don't know. I'm on with crimson. Oh, nice. Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. Question 3. I just decided to go with crimson because there's just blood everywhere. Normally, that's what you say is the blood, like crimson blood. I carry the great A talisman every day and seek rebirth. The talisman is important. It is a greater treasure than the brain or heart or life itself. This is shown not in words but deeds. If I walk with the talisman, I will become. I have no idea. What are the options? Oh, an extinguished Saparuta, a liberated, a trained. So I'm gonna go with a Sura, I guess. I don't know. Nice. All right. It's the only one that makes sense. I don't know what the hell the other two are. Well, these science quizzes are easy, man. It's about time I catch a break in this game. Seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet, next test 2 rooms over. Don't enter the classroom next door. Off limits. Well, I'm going in anyway. Well, that's sufficient. Got answer sheet. Don't go into the classroom next door. Why? Perhaps she's hiding something, but being obvious has the opposite effect. Pretty much. She probably didn't think it through before. What the hell was that? It sounds like something is hitting the wall. That noise, it appears to be from the room next door. Sounds like something's in there. Let's check out the room next door. We can do the next test later. New info was added to the spirit file. Forbidden classroom. Yeah, let's be taking a look at that note before we go in there. After the language test, we hear a sound in the room next door. That's probably where we were warned not to enter. Does that mean she doesn't want us to see something? Regardless, if her goal is to make us finish tests, then she likely won't attack until we're done. In which case, we should check out that classroom first. We'll do the tests later. Well, that wasn't very helpful. That was not very helpful. Okay, so let's go in. It is locked. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Let's go back. So do I press... I think I pressed back. Right? Yeah, so that was locked. Yeah, there's like barbed wire or something wrapped around there. Oh, can I use the hatchet maybe? I swing the hatchet down on the wire hard. It makes a dull noise, but the blade only puts a dent in the wire. If I don't hit it on top of a hard surface, it'll be hard to cut it. Top of a hard surface? I don't know what I use. Flammable. handle with care. Yeah, that right there's where I saw that. ID 5. It's crammed onto the shelf with all the jars. I don't know how I get into this room. Let me try hitting it with the hatchet again. It'd be hard to cut it with a hatcher, or with a hatchet. I need to think of something else. Okay. I pull on the wire, but it won't move. It's been carefully and tightly wound, plus it's pretty thick. It'd be impossible to cut it. Do I have something that I can disintegrate metal? Ooh, okay. Yasuka speaks up. It's got to be one of those chemicals. Would it be useless to try to hack it off with something? I won't say it's impossible, but I wonder if it'd be that easy. I could use all my strength to try to cut it, but I get the feeling I won't get rid of the wire. True, that would be a problem. In that case, we'll just have to melt it. Melt it? But it's metal. Didn't you learn about that in science class? Acid melts metal. Oh, do they not do that experiment anymore these days? True, if we could do that, then we could be silent about removing the wire. If we have a chemical like that, it couldn't hurt to try it. Yeah, so one of these, that's flammable, so it's clearly not that. Bit of chlorine. Let's try this brown bottle. I take the brown bottle out of my bag and stare at the label. It has a usage warning on it, and it smells like chlorine. It could be some sort of strong acid that can melt metal. Should we try it? I take off the lid and slowly pour the liquid on the wire. If I accidentally get some on the keyhole, it could be a problem. Don't rush, just a little at a time. There's a faint bubbling noise and smell that's indescribable. It seems like it's working like we hoped. Oh, good job. That must be some kind of nitric acid. Fortune tellers sure do know a lot. Then I think that should do it. Pull on the wire again. Okay, we're in. This time it comes out of the keyhole easily. Well done. Now we can check this room. Yeah, let's go. Well, clearly that could be discarded the empty brown bottle. It's like, was someone trying to keep something from getting out of that room? I don't know if we want to be going in there. Let's search the outskirts here first. Alright, let's go in. Oh, yeah. What do we got going on in this room? The instant I open the classroom door, something glits in the darkness. Then a horrible stench makes me choke. This is blood. That's more than blood, my guy. Beneath my feet, it feels like I'm stepping in something soft like mud. Those would be all the animal's parts that you're stepping on there, my guy. I shine my light into the room. Dude, this is disgusting. What the hell is this room? Yeah, I have no idea, buddy. It's as if I stepped into a slaughterhouse. The scene before me is horrific. Organs scattered across the floor, chunks of meat, an overwhelming amount of blood, and blank, glassy-eyed animal heads lined up across the desks. How terrible. Yasaka struggles to retain her composure by covering her mouth with a handkerchief. Are they used for sacrifices? The words sacrificial rite come to mind. But why the hell? Let's check it out. We need to look around. I'm trying to convince myself by saying it twice. Suddenly. There's a sound from the window ledge. It's someone there? I make my way past the animal heads to peer cautiously at the line of desks near the window. Who is this? A naked body is laying in a pool of red. Countless snakes are slithering over her. Yeah, I have no idea who that is. The woman almost looks like an animal waiting for dissection. Actually, whoever did this to her might have been planning to do just that. Hey, come help, someone's trapped. We grab onto her legs and hurry to drag her out of the swarm of snakes. I'm worried about her snake bites, but I don't see any other large wounds. You're fine now, relax. Yasoka speaks to her, but the woman doesn't reply. Her eyes are half open, staring vaguely. We can't let her die. Let's take her back to the mansion. She should be able to walk if we help her. We probably should give her the bundle of clothes we found so she's got something to wear. I agree, but she's completely naked. Is this really the time to be worried about that? But speaking of clothes, yeah, exactly. We got the bundle of clothes. Just remembered here, she can wear this. I unwrap the bundle of clothes and pull out the lab coat for her to wear. Alright, I suppose it's better than nothing. Rah! That place is off limits. Noise from the broadcast reverberates in the room. My flashlight blinks out. Ah, crap. Usually when the flashlight goes dim, something bad's about to happen. The mark's color grows more vivid. A few hours left until death closes in. Damn it, she noticed. What should we do? We need to get out of here. I know H Elementary's layout pretty well. I should be able to find my way without a light. What the hell? We've got to hurry. Let's help her up. Yep. We didn't even get a chance to finish searching the school, though. Well, clearly we're going to have to come back here, because we still have a lot of rooms to search in there. Phew. I don't know why we're going back to the mansion. Like, Mary's dead. Yasoka takes a deep breath from the back seat. It sounds like a world-weary old person groan. But A is actually still at the mansion, though, too, so... I could sound old if I want to. I am, after all, elderly. Is this what they call a woman's intuition, or did she just read my mind? Does that woman look like she'll be okay? We covered her securely with a lab coat, but I'm still hesitant to look in the rearview mirror. Watch where you're looking. I can understand why you're interested, but... I'm not trying to look, I promise. I'm clearly doing my best not to. Come on. She's quiet. Her breathing's calm. She might be sleeping. Mr. EV... I caught a glimpse. What did you see? I try to keep my tone innocent. The mark. I saw it when we were putting the coat on her, right there on her body. Oh. So we've added another to our number. My heart drops when I think about how I'll have to tell her the truth of what's happening. But that doesn't mean I can avoid it. We'll have to tell her. The truth is always cruel, but using that excuse to hide it from her would be even crueler. I have a name, you know. Oh, so she's speaking now. The mysterious woman seemed asleep, but she suddenly speaks up. You were awake? Sorry, we didn't know your name. I'm Madoka Hiru? I don't care what happens, all I want is to take a shower as soon as possible. Yeah, I would want to too if I was in a pool of snakes and blood. Okay, so we're at the mansion again. There's A, she's still fine. Good work out there, Mr. Evie. Madam Yasoka. Huh? Who's that lady? Later, hurry and get a bath ready. We lay a pale-faced hero, I'm going to call her Hero, on the sofa and immediately started treating her wounds. With her guiding us, we're able to give her proper first aid. There's a lot of swelling, but at least it seems none of the snakes are poisonous. After we finish, her face gradually regains its color. Hero emerges from upstairs wearing the clothing we found in the science lab. Apparently they had been hers. Oh, okay. I almost died. Thanks for saving me, I guess. She's like, I guess. Judging by that casual comment, it seems she's recovered her composure. She's still pretty pale, but she doesn't look shaken up anymore. They only wanted to torment me, not kill. Small mercies. Otherwise, I would have choked on a poison or been snake food by now. Spirits drag the living to the depths of despair before killing them. That's what Mary had told me before. Thanks to that nefarious nature of theirs, she was able to be saved. You sure you're feeling okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. I bounce back fast. Who knows if that's true or if she's just putting up an act, but regardless, her emotional strength is impressive. So, what were you doing in the school? That's what I'd like to know. I was chasing after a woman named Manyabi Zukawa. I must have fainted. When I woke up, I was there. Zukawa? Could that be Miss Zu? Miss Zu? Oh yeah, I heard that was her nickname from when she was a teacher. So why were you chasing... Hold up! My questions first. Who are you people? We give her a basic rundown of the situation. She listens quietly, but I can tell from her expression that she's not convinced. I see, I understand. But believing you is something else. If you don't like it, then there's the door, lady. We just saved your life. You say Zukawa might have become an inhuman monster. Save that talk for writing horror stories. Her face twitches briefly. Did you not realize the room that you just woke up in with snakes and animal guts and animal heads? You're part of some type of ritual. How is it that you know this Miss Zukawa? She's a colleague from the lab. Not a lot of women work there, so we ended up talking together. And the second I let down my guard, sounds like Zukawa caused some trouble. She stole something important from me. At first I had no idea where she disappeared to, but I searched her room in the dorm and learned where she's holed up. Going off her recent credit purchases, she's been shopping in each city. What? A spirit that goes shopping? People would panic if something like that appeared in a grocery store. What? Don't tell me you're serious. Wait, I know you. You're a Kashawagi from Love and Hero. You seemed idiotic on TV, so I guess that wasn't just an act. Damn, burn! Hey, that's really rude. Supposing you're right and she's a monster, no way she'd go out in public. She's obviously used the phone. I even checked with the company. A woman's voice asked them to bring the goods to a designated area. Paid in advance for the bank transfer, so the company delivered as ordered. Oh, and the delivery location happens to be a warehouse by H Elementary. And just what were those goods? Animals. No idea what connection she pulled, but they're from pet stores and ranches. Dogs, cats, pigs, snakes, horses. She even managed to get a reindeer and ostriches. Black market too, spared no expense. With the Miss Zoo name, maybe she was starting a zoo or something. What happened to those animals? She must not have noticed since she was in and out of consciousness at the time. But based on what we found in the room she was held in, I can hazard a guess. So I waited at the empty warehouse for Zukawa to come. At some point I fainted. Next I know, I'm butt naked and I'm in that terrible position you found me in. I'm sure she was behind it. So then, is that also when you got your mark? Mark? Oh, you mean the scar? I still don't believe it, but even if Zukawa happens to be a spirit, then I didn't get it from her. I had it before I went to H City. What? So where'd you get it? Chill. No need to get so upset. I suddenly had it when I woke up 9 days ago. Damn, so she's been surviving for 9 days with the mark? Did you go to any haunted places the day before? Don't be ridiculous. Don't lump me with inappropriately dressed idols like you. The same goes for this scar. As if something like this could kill you or give you amnesia. Not only is that unscientific, it's absurd. Absolutely impossible. She's yelling, but that doesn't hide how she's shaking like a leaf. She's clearly more frightened now than when she was talking about the snakes. I guess she has a fear of the supernatural too, just like Xiao. Ahem. That's all I can tell you. You're going after Zukawa, right? I'll help you out. Are you truly alright with that? You might die. I don't plan on letting that happen, but if it does, so be it. I hate the idea that people can be happy by just being alive. I'm a scholar. Life is for satisfying my intellectual curiosity. And for that, I need to get that thing back from the thieving hag. So it's more important than your life. What in the world did she steal from you? Seems she doesn't plan on answering that. It's probably like some of her research or something. But we've no reason to turn her down. We should accept for her help. Yeah. Okay, Mr. EV, let's get back to H Elementary. Okay, so we got 4 of us here now. Strange colleague. Alright, let's take a look at that first. All notes are important. They provide clues. We save Hiro and return to the mansion. Once she's recovered, Hiro tells us about Zukawa. She claims her colleague stole something important from her house before vanishing. She followed Zukawa to H City and eventually H Elementary. But after that, her memory is vague. The next thing Hiro knew, she was in that dangerous situation. Still, Hiro's one to call Zukawa strange after following her and not contacting the police. Maybe her research work zapped all of her common sense. Hiro and Zukawa aren't too different in that way. Hiro was certainly determined in her search for Zukawa and Miss Zu, though she claims another spirit besides Miss Zu cursed her. Just how important is this stolen item? Okay, yeah, before we go back to the school, let's get a save on file. It's been almost an hour. Oh boy, okay, so we got all these partners now to choose from, so I'm gonna have to choose who I want to take back to the school. It's like I almost feel like we should take her, but then again, where she just woke up, I don't know if she would want to go back there. But I kind of feel like she would have more knowledge about what if we come across the spirit and we need to take items, she would know like what to take, you know. So I don't know. We'll make that decision when we come back for the next video, guys. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, conspirators, stay charming. Appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. I play all things horror. If there's a horror game you want to see me play, leave it in the comments below. I will do my best to do that for you. All right, until next time, conspirators. See you guys later.